This is Ron Brown. This video is about how to update your add-ons. Now, first of all, I want to make it clear that you do not need to do a clean install. This process I'm going to show you this morning will allow you to update your add-ons and keep them updated in the future. I only suggested yesterday on the board that you might want to do a clean install if you don't want to go through this process. This is a simple process. You can't mess it up. Even if you do, you can reinstall. It's not that big a deal. First of all, though, I would back up my data using the backup function up here. Now, for those of you who don't know, those of you who are new to HGSI, the way the program is set up is we have views. When you click on this pencil icon, this opens up an edit view. You can see that filters are attached, or a filter is attached to this, and what we call a combo ranking is attached to this. Now the filter eliminates the combo ranks according to the way the ranking is set up. Now years ago we didn't have this ability, but we do now, and what this does is it requires us to keep filters and combos and views organized so they function properly. Now I have a this is a setup with all of the current dated views in here. Notice that they all have dates and they're different dates. That's when these were originally put out. The problem with the dating is we can only put out updates maybe twice a year with this method that is set up now. We will be able to do updates anytime. I could do an update a week if I wanted to, if I'm doing new work, and I can share that with OneNote and newsletter subscribers. Eventually they'll be available to everybody, but my purpose for this, and Matthew and George implemented it, it gives me the ability to keep you on top of all the changes that I'm constantly making. You are not required to update all the time, but if you want to keep up with what I do, and by the way, when I put an update up there, I will notify everyone, and that update will be dated. It'll be dated on the zip file, and I may do something like add another folder to the Woodward and Brown with a new chart and a date on that folder or on the view, something like that, just to make sure you can figure out which update you're on. It'll be an easy process, and it'll be much better. Let's get started. After you've backed up your data, and you're only backing your data up just in case you make a mistake, and then you can restore it. What you're going to do is you're going to be working with this new feature under the Preferences menu. It's called Install Add-ons. To obtain these add-ons, you're going to go to your Help menu. You're going to drop down to the Add-ons, which is just under the Learning Center, and you will release that, and what's going to happen is this view is going to pop up. And if you scroll down, you'll see that there are add-ons, or there are separate areas for all of these add-ons. I'm going to click on the plus, and I'm going to download the intraday zip file. I'll just click on that. It's going to go into a folder that I've created in my downloads folder. I just put 4 zeros in front of it and add-on, so it would be near the top, and I will click on that and save that add-on. I'm going to go down to the next one, Starters, and I'll save that add-on. By the way, if you don't use all of these views, filters, and combos, there's no need to do all of the add-ons. The next one is HGSI Volume Price Analysis. I'll click on that one, and I'll save it. Then I'll do Charles Kirkpatrick. Like I said, if you don't use all of these, don't download them. There's no need to. Dave Steckler's. I'm just downloading all of them so we have the complete menu when I finish. So I'm going to go through this process on each of these. Just download the zip file at the top. You don't have to download the smart groups, you already have them. Okay, couple more, that'll be it. And one more. So everything's downloaded. That's out of the way, and now this is when I go back to my main menu, go into the preferences, and I'm going to drop down to the install add-ons. And then I have to locate that folder, my download folder. It's here in the downloads, and here is the folder, and you can see that all of these have been downloaded. I'll just start with the W&B install add-on. I will select open, and this message pops up. Add-ons have been installed. HGS will now restart to import them. And this comes up, and the statement is new file systems are available to upgrade your current views, filters, combos, and groups. This will overwrite any views, filters, combos, and groups with the same name. Start import. Now, it's overwriting the Woodward and Brown files. It's not overwriting any user files if you've been building user files down in the user group. Now, because Woodward and Brown has some indexes that need to be generated this morning, that's why that did that, but normally you will not see any indexing like that. So what do we have here now? We have the old one, the current one, and the new one. This contains all of the new files. I'm going to open this up and bring a view up, and I want you to notice that the filter and the combo ranking are all connected. Now what this is referring to are the combos and the filters in the undated folders. So what I want to do here is I want to get rid of the old Woodward and Brown folder, and I'll do this for each of the groups. So I'm going to click on the Choose Create View, this icon just to the left of the pencil, and I'll open this, I'll collapse everything, and I'm going to delete the dated Ian Woodward and Ron Brown folder. I'm going to close that. Next I'm going to click on the combo ranking setting. It's to the left of the pencil. I have to collapse everything. Here is the dated version of the combo ranks. I'm deleting that. I'll do the same thing for the filters. Have to collapse everything again. And there's one more, the charting. So you just bring up a chart. You click on the Choose Create View, which on the charting module is just to the left of the pencil. And I'm getting rid of the dated Ian Woodward and Ron Brown. And I'm finished because I have the new charts here. So I'll close this, and that's all there is to it. That's I've updated one of the add-ons, and I'm going to do the others, but rather than doing them like that one at a time, I'll just stay here in the charting module for now. I'm going to go in here, close this, and I'm just going to delete anything that's dated right now in the charts. because I'm going to replace them with the undated versions. Now, if you're making charts on your own, you should be doing them down here in the user views, so nothing gets overwritten going forward. Okay, I'll close this, and now I'm going into the, I'll go into the warehouse views first. Just delete anything with a date. Same thing when you're working in the warehouse, you should be working under user views, or if you modify anything, just drag it down here and do your modification there. Now we have to do the same thing with the combos. And if you delete something by mistake, you can just reinstall. And I haven't done the filters yet. Okay. So all we have are Woodward and Brown at this point, but now I'm going back up to my Preferences menu. I'm going to do the Install Add-ons. I'll just go through these quickly. You get the same message. It restarts, just add them. And I'll open this up, and let's take a look here. You can see, looks like I forgot to delete one of those in the warehouse. Let me go on and do that. Okay, now there should be two sets of views here in the warehouse. There's Dave Steckler and Woodward and Brown. So I'm just going to continue the process and just install the ones you're using. You don't have to do all of these. I'm just putting everything in. Just real simple to do. Putting Morales and Casher in now. Now I will continue. I really don't use the Kirkpatrick anymore, but I'm just showing you how to add all of these. Once again, under the Preferences menu, here's the VPA. Next one is the starters. Just go through this process. Intraday. Like I said, if you don't use all these, don't install them. There's no need to. Dave Gallardi. And finally one more. Connors. Now let's take a look. I'm going to use a quick pick menu first, and notice that none of these are dated, but they're all attached to their views, filters, and combos. I'll just look at Dave Gallardi's sprinters and notice that when I click on that the filter is applied and the combo is applied. This is how you can tell if a filter is applied or a combo. It says right here, filter used, combo rank. I'll hide that, light that a little bit better. I'll use a frame here. Okay, it says there's 29 securities passing the sprinters filter, the filter used, and the combo rank, which is also the sprinters. When you sort on the raw combo, the stocks which best fit that combo, and you can go in and look at the combos by clicking on them. The best fit for that combo in this view, here's the combo, tells you what it's based on and the weighting of the combo. The best fit stocks will come to the top of the list, and here's a stock called Spark Energy. That's at the top of the list. Never heard of it. Now let's go in and I'll just use a VPA chart here. Notice in the VPA charts I put a couple of favorites in here. Those are just examples. I'll get more into this later, but you can just drag any chart up to this favorite folder by using, well, why don't I do it rather than just talking about, clicked on the wrong thing, of course. Okay, I'm going to the Choose Create View window, and I'm going to go down to or up to volume price analysis, and let's just put one of these volume point of control charts up here in the favorite. If you hold your left mouse button and drag, it will remain where it originally was, and it'll also be moved up here to the favorites. And when it's in the favorites folder, it's much easier to find. That's why I use a favorites folder. And here is that stock. It's a sprinter because it's on the move, and you can see this. Maybe this isn't the best chart to show this, but I'm here, and I'll get into other things in other videos. Anyway, this is the volume at price, and here is your volume point of control. It would be this over this 90 period, and this is the end of the 90 periods here, and you can see that this stock has been moving up nicely. There is some congestion here, and this is where most of the volume occurred over the 90-day period. It held up well, took off, got caught in the market downdraft, but held well. You can't see the closes all that well on here, but here's where it closed on those days. You can see the long wicks, and then it took off on Friday, and it is a sprinter. Now I'm going to end this video right now. This is not about chart reading. It's about getting these warehouse filters, combos, and charts installed and getting up to speed. After everybody has them installed, I will do another video on updating with my files. Thank you for listening.